going on, people? We back with another one, man. We back with another one. Hey, check it out, man. I wanted to talk about Devin, Haney, and Regis Prograis, man. They look like they agreed to fight each other on Twitter. So, let's chop it up, man. Look, this is my thoughts on it. Like, so what happened was, Regis, he was on Twitter and he ended up mentioning Eddie Hearn and was like, hey, am I fighting Devin in November? And Devin retweets it and say, October. So it pretty much looked like they either agreed to fight or about to agree to fight or what, but it looked like they got a fight lined up according to their little Twitter exchange. So my thoughts on it is, man, it's some whole shit on Devin part in my eyes if he end up taking this fight, because he been saying the whole time, you know, before the Loma fight, they fought May 20th or something like that. Devin and Loma fought. But all before the fight, everybody was asking, you know, Dev and Bill, was they gonna move up after the fight? And Bill promised the fans that Devin was gonna stay at 135 for the rest of the year. So you say that in May, and then you pretty much got, what, 7 more months left in the year to get another fight in. So everybody assuming that if you get another fight in, it's gonna be at 135. That was y'all word. That was their word that they gave the fans. So if he take this fight with Regis, I just think it was some whole shit on their part, man. But to be honest with you, or to be honest with y'all, I think Devin just seen food, man, when he seen Regis fight the Zorilla dude, because Regis damn near lost that fight with Zorilla because the Zorilla dude had good feet and he pretty much ran around the ring he just ran and just punched and ran pretty much the whole fight. And he damn near beat Regis like that because Regis didn't know how to cut the ring off. So he was getting away with that shit. And Devin seen that and was like, man, my feet way better than dude, and I'm a way better boxer than dude. You know, so the Zorilla dude, man, he really kind of exposed Regis, you know, in a sense of just from a footwork standpoint. Like he really just didn't know how to keep up with dude's feet. And like I say, he damn near lost the fight. Like, to me, I think Regis might have won by like 7-5 or some shit like that. The judges ended up giving it it was a wide decision because it was in Regis' hometown in New Orleans, and they gave him the fight, man. But it really was a closer fight than really what the judges, you know, came up with. But anyways, so I pretty much I just feel like Devin just saw that and was like, man, that's an easy bag, an easy belt at 140. You know, I'm the undisputed champ. I'm hoping that he end up fighting, maybe if he still feel like he wanna that he can make, you know, that he can come down a little bit, him and Tank can line it up for December or January. Maybe not December, but probably January, because I heard it was a rumor going around that they were supposed to be fighting in December or January. So, and then I heard Tank was supposed to be fighting Pitbull in September on Mexican Independence Day and shit. So if that's the case, you know, Tank can fight the Pitbull dude in that rematch. Devin can fight Regis, and then maybe he'll come down and do a catchweight with Tank, man, because I want to see Tank and Devin, man. Like, that's the fight that need to happen. That's the fight that should be happening right now, especially since Devin said he was going to come down to, that he wasn't leaving 35 until 2024. So if he fight this fight and he end up staying at 140, I'm gonna lose a lot of respect for Devin, man. I'm not even gonna lie, because he knew it wasn't nothing but killers left at 35. The only two names that he could fight at 35 is Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. So, and you promised the fans you was gonna stay at 35. you know, for the rest of the year. So for you to go up at 40 and then before this year's up, if you don't sign a fight with Tank or Shakur, I doubt it's going to be Shakur because that fight going to have to be at 35. Tank, they can do a catch weight. But if you don't sign to fight one of these dudes before the year is up, after he fight Regis, I'm going to give you that pass. And to me, I'll let that one slide, fight Regis. But after that, he got to step up and fight Tank, man. He going to have to do that. And then it still can be for Devin belt at 140 because I'm betting that he beat Regis, especially after watching Regis and his footwork and him not being able to cut the ring off. Devin is a way better boxer than Zarilla. So that should be an easy win for, I ain't gonna say easy win because Regis can fight. But he should win that fight pretty comfortably. I say like maybe 8-4, 8 rounds to 4 or something like that. Cruise to a unanimous decision against Regis. And he should be able to walk out that fight without getting too much damage done to him. You know, because Devin is a good boxer. He got real good feet. He taller than Regis, longer reach than Regis. So I see that being a safe fight, especially after watching what Regis did in the Zarilla fight. So my thing is, man, after this, you got to line it up with Tank. And like I said, it still can be for his gonna be WBC belt that him and Regis is gonna fight for. So even if they do a catch weight at 137 and a half, something like that, or even 138, I don't know, wherever it fall at with the catch weight, it still can be for Devin belt at 140, because as long as it's over 135 and it's under 40, it can be for his title. So you know, that can make for it, that'll just make the fight bigger, you know, if that's the case, man. But if Devin end up fighting Regis and then he trying to campaign at 140, man, I'm gonna lose a lot of respect for him, because he shouldn't have said that shit. If he was gonna move up, he should have just said he was gonna move up and just left it at that, or not even said nothing at all. Left it at, because at one point they were saying, you know, we got to see how we look on the scale, and Devin got to see how you feel and all that. And that's understandable, because I know the dude been struggling to make 35 for a while now. So I understand that. I get it. But you already done put your foot in your mouth by saying you was going to stay at the weight. So now you got to stand on that. You know what I mean? But that's just my thoughts on it, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.